Right now, there is an intercontinental maelstrom of plastic waste revolving in the Pacific Ocean and you're not doing anything about it. Why? Before we get to that, maybe I should catch you up on the current situation. 4 currents rotate clockwise around the Pacific Ocean: the California Current, the North Equatorial Current, the Kurashiro Current, and the North Pacific Current. These 4 currents form in their centre a gyre, an area where the water of the currents converge and settle. As people carelessly discard garbage and plastic waste into the Pacific, these 4 currents capture the waste, and with their rotation, gradually propel them into 2 stagnant regions of the gyre: the western patch from Japan to Hawaii and the eastern patch from Hawaii to California. These 2 areas combined are referred to as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, or as I will be referring to it from here on in, the GP2. Between the land masses they border, the GP2 has an area of about 1.6 million square kilometres. The less scientific side of that is, since the garbage has been found to extend several metres below the surface, there is no final call on how big the GP2 really is. To complicate matters even more, the GP2 is not made up of giant floating islands of trash, although they do exist and can be up to 15 metres in diameter, but is instead composed of many bite-sized particles of non-biodegradable plastic that the Pacific can chew down but never swallow. These microplastics formed by the current have an exceptional run-on effect in marine biology. Microplastics block sunlight from reaching plankton and algae, leading to less food for fish and turtles. Less fish and turtles then means less food for predators like tuna, sharks and whales. Loggerhead sea turtles mistake plastic bags for jellyfish. Albatrosses mistake microplastics for fish eggs and feed them to chicks, which then die of starvation or ruptured organs. Seals and other marine mammals get entangled in abandoned plastic fishing nets, which make up about 45% of the GP2, and drown, a phenomenon known as ghost fishing. No marine life is safe, so what are we doing about it? Because of its size, no government or governing body has taken responsibility for the GP2. Cleaning efforts have been pioneered by independent research institutes and non-government organisations such as the Ocean Voyagers Institute. Despite these efforts, plastic is still rapidly accumulating. Charles Moore, the sailor who'd first discovered evidence of the GP2, said that a country attempting to remove it in its entirety would be bankrupt. But the fact is, this is no country's responsibility. No government, organisation or single accumulation of power holds responsibility for the GP2, nor any race, religion, creed or culture. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch was made by the culture of humanity. It is a testament to mankind's will to destroy that which is in their best interest to protect, and is the monument to the far deeper issue of our resistance to help ourselves and the life we share the earth with. And until we are able to overcome our prejudices and conjure efforts to reverse this blight, that is all the Great Pacific Garbage Patch will remain.